Hi, I'm Harry. Peter. Well, Peter, I don't know if you've noticed or not, but the world is a strange and dangerous place these days. Yeah, I'm starting to notice that. Quote, the Green Goblin and Spider-Man. Peter Parker's new life gets even more complicated. Spider-Man sizes up the new hero, Green Goblin, as they team up to fight a new supervillain. Secrets about the corporations running North America are revealed, and you'll never guess who discovers Spider-Man's secret identity. Ultimate Spider-Man, Volume 3, Issue 3. MJ and Richard begin to suspect Peter and May of hiding something, and so call them out on it. May and Peter refuse to admit it. They are hiding something, and they say they are just spending time together. With that in mind, the still suspicious MJ and Richard go out to get Richard some new shoes. 20 years ago, the Maker prevented a radioactive spider from biting a young Peter Parker. He likewise prevented the creation of other superheroes and formed a secret council to rule the world from the shadows. 2 months ago, Peter Parker, now a married father of two, allowed a radioactive spider to bite him after Tony Stark sent Peter a Picotech suit, the spider, and warnings of the Maker's Council. Since then, Peter has used his incredible new abilities to pursue the truth of the world, while his uncle Ben Parker pursues it through investigation journalism after leaving the corrupt Daily Bugle owned by Wilson Fisk. The one hitch in Peter's heroism, his daughter, Mary Parker, has discovered his secret identity. While they're gone, Peter has May help pick out a Spider-Man costume. All the costumes pay homage to a former Spider-Man iteration, including the black suit Venom Spider-Man, Scarlet Spider-Man, and other variations of the costume. Both father and daughter have a differing opinions on their preferred costumes until they ultimately agree on the red and blue classic Spider-Man attire. Peter and May then take it out for a spin. Meanwhile, Jonah and Ben move into their new currently unnamed business, which they currently don't know what to call. Jonah criticizes Ben's judgment on the place, to which Ben asks if they had any more money to spend on a place. Jonah admits they didn't. When Peter comes in to check out the place, he also criticizes the place, much to Ben's annoyance, and gives them a plan from MJ. Peter then notices they have a board filled with information, and they begin discussing it. They come to the conclusion that the main conflict is between the Green Goblin and Wilson Fisk. With that in mind, Peter goes on a stakeout. However, 2 days, nothing happens, and Peter begins to give up until he sees the Goblin and Bullseye fighting. The Green Goblin is chasing Bullseye and throws a Goblin bomb right at Bullseye. However, Bullseye jumps out of the way. Bullseye mocks the Green Goblin for going after Mr. Fisk. As the Green Goblin rides his Goblin glider, he holds another Goblin bomb while chasing Bullseye. The blast from the bomb creates a fiery spectacle all around the Goblin. Bullseye throws an ace of spades and remarks, "But you strike me as someone who's never once in his life actually hunted, because you didn't recognize that trap even when it was right in front of you." As the ace of spades hits Goblin bomb, Bullseye exclaims, "Ha! Bullseye!" The bomb explodes right in the hand of the Green Goblin, causing him to lose his footing on the Goblin glider. The Goblin hits the floor and asks, "Who are you?" Jumping with his hands full of cars, Bullseye declares, "A killer loose in the world, an actual predator in the wild." The Green Goblin, in the midst of recovering, retorts, "That's funny. Seems to me you're more like a pet on a leash, doing Fisk's bidding while your owner is safe." As he speaks, the Green Goblin shoots laser beams out of his hand, showcasing his formidable powers. Bullseye counters, "You think I work for Fisk? Fisk is a prop, a puppet, like you and everyone else." With precision, Bullseye effortlessly dodges the laser, showcasing his agility. He asserts, "As we know, the real boss in this world is Captain Britain." 3 cards strike the chest of the Green Goblin, causing a short circuit in his armor. Bullseye asserts, "No, I work for the real masters of the world, the true power. I'm paid by an invisible hand to strike those who forget their station, and I'm very good at it." With confidence, Bullseye maintains his advanced position atop of the Green Goblin, poised to strike with another card. Bullseye then adds, "But if I'm being honest with you, I do it for free." He readies himself to deliver the card as a death blow to the Green Goblin. However, before he can strike, someone interrupts the battle, commanding both of the combatants to cease their fight. Spider-Man swiftly webs up Bullseye's hands, preventing him from executing the kill shot on the Green Goblin. With authority, Spider-Man declares, "If you can't play nice, maybe you shouldn't play at all." Spider-Man quips, well, I guess it's my lucky day. I get to eliminate 2 problems at once." With a hint of sarcasm, he adds, "And after that, I get to go home, which is a good because I hate this place." As Bullseye frees himself from the webbing, he swiftly throws 3 cards at Spider-Man, intensifying the confrontation. Spider-Man skillfully ducks to avoid all 3 cards, but they strike a crane nearby. With a hint of confidence, Spider-Man remarks, well, you're going to need to have better aim than that. However, Bullseye responds, I wasn't aiming at you. Spider-Man's expression shifts to one of concern as he realizes the danger. He mutters, oh boy. Just as a massive construction crane begins to fall. As the crane begins to collapse off the building, Spider-Man realizes the gravity of the situation. This is going to be a huge disaster, he exclaims, bracing himself for the impending chaos. Bullseye casually taunts, you're alive in there? I hope you are. I hope it hurts real bad. Meanwhile, a crane has fallen on top of Spider-Man, leaving his fate uncertain amidst the rubble. As the Green Goblin rises, he strikes Bullseye in the back with a laser blast and warns, don't worry about him, worry about me. Bullseye, fueled by rage, hurls 6 or 7 cards directly at the Green Goblin, seeking retribution for the chaos and danger unleashed. Bullseye declares, I'll tell you to make your peace, but that ain't how this is gonna go. You know it's a real shame. As the Green Goblin remains immobilized, Bullseye questions, what? The Green Goblin, despite immobilized taunts, a predator like you not recognizing a trap, even though you walked right into it. Meanwhile, Bullseye stands over the Green Goblin, unaware of the trap that awaits him. Bullseye, oblivious to the impending danger, turns around and falls victim to the trap. Spider-Man, unleashing his full strength, and lands a powerful blow square in Bullseye's face. The distraction caused by the Green Goblin allows Spider-Man to gain the upper hand, knocking Bullseye out cold with a decisive strike. Peter, still grappling with the complexity of the crime fighting, hesitantly suggests turning Bullseye over to the authorities. However, the Green Goblin dismisses the idea, explaining that it would be futile since the majority of officers work for Fisk. This revelation underscores the pervasive influence of the corruption in the city and the challenges faced by those seeking justice through conventional means. Spider-Man seeks guidance and asks, then what are we going to do? The Green Goblin responds stoically, same thing as every day, what needs to be done. This exchange underscores the relentless nature of their fight against corruption and crime in the city. The Goblin remarks, a place for everything and everything in its place. So that's an interesting suit you have there. I bet some people think it's very cool. Spider-Man confidently responds, that's because it is cool. The Green Goblin retorts, but that, as it may, instead of cool, others might call it something else, proprietary. As he presses a button, the Pico suit responds, suit preparing and enable connecting. Spider-Man, unaware of the underlying complexity, doesn't realize that the Pico suit was designed collaboratively by Oscorp and Stark Industries. The Green Goblin, however, is cognizant of his influence over Spider-Man's Pico suit. As the mask of Spider-Man slowly deactivates, his face is revealed to the Green Goblin, but the Green Goblin also reveals his face and says, hi, I'm Harry. Spider-Man responds, I'm Peter, to which the Green Goblin replies, well, Peter, I don't know if you noticed or not, but the world is a strange and dangerous place these days. Peter responds, yeah, I'm starting to notice that. This acknowledgement underscores Peter's growing awareness of the perilous state of the world around him, reflecting his evolving understanding of the challenges he faces as Spider-Man. Peter Parker and Harry Osborn, amidst the chaos and debris of their surroundings, share a moment of recognition. Despite their different paths in the universe, they lock eyes, each sensing a connection that transcends their current circumstances. In other words, they were best friends much earlier in other universes. Harry Osborn suggests, you want to get a drink? Maybe a talk about it? Peter agrees, responding, sure, let's get a drink. Next, Ultimate Spider-Man, Volume 3, Issue 4.